Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Paul here from Midland Marauders, and today I'm taking a look at the brand new offering from DK Books. It's the Warhammer 40,000 Ultimate Guide by Guy Haley and Gav Thorpe. Sorry, you'll have to excuse the shine on the cover of the book. It's just that it is sort of a glossy finish for Robude Gilliman. You can see there's the cover of the book. On the back of the book we've got the back of the mini, and there's a bit of a blurb there. You can read it there. I have to say I am quite impressed with this book. It's a lovely coffee table book, and let's take a look inside. Guys, if you do like the videos, make sure you hit that the like, share the video, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Inside the cover then we can see got Imperial Fists there, fighting some foe. Nice pick of the Lion mini. Then inside we've got this, I suppose, it's like a brief synopsis of Games Workshop and the Warhammer 40K universe, along with some older minis pictured beside the newer one. So we've got a nice introduction there. A history of Warhammer from the very first issue of White Dwarf right up through Titanicus Games, Space Hulk, the old Rogue Trader mini, the Dawn of War games, Warhammer World, someplace that I've never been, and it is definitely on my bucket list. And then right up as far as Titus in Space Marine 2, which is an absolutely awesome game, I have to say. I've only just started playing it multiplayer, and I am getting my ass handed to me. But hopefully I can, they say when you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. So we've got an introduction to the hobby with the minis, painting, the books. Then we get a little bit of a synopsis here on the current state of the Warhammer 40K universe and how it has been split by the Cicatrix Maledictum. And we've got Imperium Nihilus to the north and Imperium Sanctus in the south, which I wish they sort of kind of do something with this, because I'm just a bit fed up with I just not gone on the whole thing. Then we're straight into the different factions in it, and as you can see, we've got a bit about the factions, and then you'll have to excuse my lights. I'm really sorry. 1 second, I'll see if I can adjust my camera. Okay, I think we're a little bit better here. So we've got an overview of the Ultramarines here. You can see then they've included little bits on the Horus Heresy here. Intercessors, the new Scouts, the Tactical Squad, the good old Tactical Squad gets a little mention down here. The Tactical Squad, I think, will hold a special place in a lot of Space Marine players' hearts, and it really would be a shame to see it disappearing entirely, because it was a fantastic kit, a very diverse kit, and something that we all have tons of them. We've got the different types of armor between Gravis and the suppressors. Then you've got captains, ancients, tech marines, and chaplains, and librarians. Now here's what I'm talking about. So we got like the original Marnius Calgar miniature. Then we go to this one. Then the one that we all remember, and the newer Primaris Calgar. I feel like the newer Primaris Calgar, and correct me if I'm wrong, has just lost something compared to this one. This one said Chapter Master, whereas this one, I don't know. Terminators, so glad to see that we did not lose Terminators. Thunderhawks, I think a plastic Thunderhawk is on everyone's wish list, and maybe someday Games Workshop will give us one. Different tanks, pulsars, land raiders, the different types of dreadnought chassis. Then we're into the different first founding chapters. So we've got Dark Angels, my own personal chapter, and again we've got the Horus Heresy mini down the bottom, the Deathwing, Asmodai. We're into the Blood Angels with Dante, the Death Company. Ragnar Blackmane is there. Logan Grimnar and Stormrider. Bjorn the Fellhanded is, of course, White Scars. I always blew my mind that the Kana is on foot. I don't know. Imperial Fists and Iron Hands, Salamanders, Raven Guard, Grey Knights, Black Templars are featured. Really great mini to see in this as well. Super mini. Then we're into the Adeptus Sororitas. I'm just going to skip on a little bit. So we've got everything from like Adeptus Sororitas. If you've got any questions about it, just let me know in the comment section and I will try and answer them as best I can. Mechanicus there with the Electro Priests. Sidonian Dragoons. The Guard are here. The Astra Militarum. Ursula Creed. So they say that Creed is dead, but I always thought, and forgive me if this is a spoiler alert, that Creed was picked up by the Necron dude. Is it Trizon the Infinite? That's the Collector. And they put him in like a Tesseract vault. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've got the Catechins, which I'd love to see some updated Catechins. Can Sly Marble still be bought? Vostrines. Awesome stuff. Baneblades and the different variants I believe are here. Yep. Then we're up here to the Talons of the Emperor, which are the Custodes. The different Custodes jet bikes and Land Raiders and Dreadnoughts, the Sisters of Silence, other Imperial forces. So we've got the Inquisition are here, Knights. Something I found very strange. And the Horus Heresy Knights, just amazing. So we've got a Warhound and we've got a Warlord, but we have no Reaver, which I just thought was a bit strange that they didn't show off the Reaver in it. But anyway, that's conspiracy theory for another day. Into the Demons. All the Demons are covered here. So we've got Khorne, Slaanesh, Nurgle. Beg your pardon, Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle and Slaanesh. And then we've got the different ones here. Scarbrand, Kyrus Fateweaver, Rodigus Rainmaker. I actually never knew his name, but it's such an awesome mini. I love the face in my hand look that he has. Demons of Slaanesh. Vashtor the Archifane, which he seems to have sort of gone under the radar now. Then we're into the Chaos Marines. Chaos Land Raiders. Heldrakes. Venom Crawlers. I remember when these were released back in 2012 and White Dwarf was just after getting a new iteration of it. And myself and my friend walked Birmingham looking for Games Workshop to buy the new issue of White Dwarf, and we could not for the life of us find it. And we ended up picking it up on Sunday at Games Day. The World Leaders, Thousand Sons, Death Guard, Emperor's Children. Got a sort of a history of the Chaos Space Marines here as well. I always love that Typhus mini. The new one is cool too, but it's a little cartoony, I think. Just to get that feeling, it's just a little cartoony. I don't know, are they trying to take the edge off Chaos, that it's more family friendly? I don't know. Got some of the other legions there. Awesome Night Lords. I did an unboxing for those kits there last week. Chaos Knights. The Enemy Within Cultists. The new Cultist kits are just amazing. They really are. They're just completely unhinged and unnerving and like a living head. A head kept alive from a host body. It's just weird. Volgar Thrice Cursed. These are awesome chaos things. Like, it's just bonkers stuff. Death Guard there. Chaos Knights. More Chaos Knights. And then we're into the Xenos threats. We'll just skip on a little bit here. So we've got Orcs. There is a really nice section here. I don't know if I went past it. About Gazgul. You got all the different kits for the Orcs, which are like a major faction in 40k that we all know and love. The Red Gobbo there in his different iterations over the years. Shock Attack Gun. I am a little disappointed lately that Orcs have sort of lost their craziness, and it has sort of, I wouldn't say that I've fallen out of love with Orcs because they were my first army, but I just feel that when you had to roll on a shock attack table to see whether, you know, the grot successfully appeared inside its target or the mech teleported across the battlefield, you know, it just brought a sense of enjoyment to playing Orcs that was, you know, just this unpredictability. Here we go, Gazgul, his original form. This form, I believe Brian Nelson sculpted this release here. Yeah, Brian Nelson. Absolutely fantastic miniature. But the new one, I've yet to build it. I have it here, but I've yet to build it. It's just phenomenal. It's huge. And of course we have Macari. We're into the Nids then. So we've got the Winged Tyranid Prime, Raveners, all their spores, Hive Tyrants, Winged Hive Tyrants, Screamer Killers. Lovely to see the Screamer Killer back. A history of the Tyranids. From, like, you can see the difference between a 1995 Lictor and a 2023 Lictor. How far we've come, or even the Zone Throw up there. The Zone Throw with legs. If you can see that there, yeah. Biovore is back. Well, it was always there, but it just sort of got redoing. Neuro Tyrant, Neuro Lictors, Harpies. Death Leaper is phenomenal. I think it's an absolutely amazing mini with this like flesh cloak. And we're into the Gene Stealer cults. Great to see the cults getting fleshed out the way they are. The Eldari are there. Eldari have just some of the best miniatures, and it pains me to say it, but they've got some of the best miniatures that Games Workshop make, but I will never buy one. I don't think, although I might buy that. Actually, that's not true, because I want to buy a Solitaire for Blackstone Fortress. Got Eldrad Ultron there with his Witchblade. Pathfinders. The Dark Eldar. The Talos Pain Engines. Lilith Hasprax. The Harlequins. The Tau. Look at the size of that Manta. I think that was probably the largest kit, the largest kit ever created. You can like store their transports in the back. It's just crazy. Necrons. Great to see the Necron range there. Like, it's so much more expanded. Leagues of Wotan are in the back here. Awesome looking miniatures there as well. I'm loving these. And then at the very back we've got a scale guide, which is really nice. That will give you an idea of how a guardsman scales to a knight, and Chaos Legionary will scale to an Eldar. And that is it. We've got our index at the very back. And we made it. And that is everything. So guys, that is the DK Warhammer 40k, the Ultimate Guide by Guy Haley and Gav Thorpe. I would highly recommend this. A must buy for any Warhammer fan. Lovely to have as a coffee table read. Just pick it up, have a leaf through it. The pictures in it are beautiful. Nice little bite-sized portions for even people that, you know, they've heard of Warhammer, but, you know, they don't really know too much about it. Really nicely digestible pieces in it. Definitely 2 thumbs up from Midland Marauders. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for giving me your time, and I will catch you all in the next one.